takes brass balls to sell real estate. If you've never watched the Glenn Ross, that's your homework. You need to go do that. I've given that homework assignment before, but for extra credit, you can watch Glenn Ross, and in that movie, they tell you that it takes brass balls to sell real estate. Well, it takes brass balls to role play here in a group of 11 or 12 people you don't know most of who or any of them, and so yeah, thank you guys, thank you very much, and I really do appreciate it. So, well, let's role play one more time. Let me be the caller, and somebody else be the homeowner. Does anybody want to try to test me? Let's see how
Oh,
I
can I do
do.
that? Can I be the homeowner?
Yeah, that sounds great. Let's do it, Aiden. Let's begin whenever I say ring ring, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Ring ring.
Hello?
Yeah, my name is Justin, and I'm a real estate investor, and I'm calling about a property saw on Zillow, I believe it was. Do you have a property for sale?
I do, yes.
Okay, yeah, excellent. What's the address? Just so we're talking about the same thing.
632 Zillowbrook Way. Who's this?
Okay.
Who's speaking?
Yeah, thank you. My name is Justin Chamness, and I'm a real estate investor locally here. And I saw your property online, I believe, is where I saw it, and it interested me. So I jotted down a few notes here. I wanted to call you, wanted to ask you a few questions, let you ask me a few questions, and see if it's a good fit. If it's not a good fit for either one of us, I want you to feel free to fire me right now and just tell me no. Does that seem fair? Is that okay?
Let's see what you got.
Okay, excellent. Well, why or well, I guess do you live in the property? How long have you lived there?
Yeah, I have a couple properties, and yeah, I've been here for a while. But yeah, I mean, what exactly you trying to buy my home, or what are you
Oh
trying to do? One
yeah.
of those things that were you trying to lease option or whatever it's called?
Yeah. I'd love to buy your home. Yeah.
Okay. And
I buy homes through various techniques like a lot of people do, but I'm looking to get something today. You wouldn't want to sell today, would you?
oh yeah, well that's why I got it on Zillow.
Okay, great, because I'm looking to buy today. So far I think we're an okay fit. What do you think?
Yep, good. Sounds good to me. I just wanted what you got.
Okay, great. Well, I'm just wanting to ask you a few questions and get a little more information and let you have the chance to ask me a few questions. And like I said, if it's not a good fit at any point, you can just tell me to beat my feet on the street, and I'll go on, and we can still be friends if you want. But yeah, I was just wondering why you'd be wanting to sell the house, because it looks like such a nice place. And is there something wrong with it, or is it just something else?
No, well, I mean, not really. The property is, I mean, yeah, it could do use a little work, but I just want to put it out there, see what I get for it. I'm not really in a rush to sell anything right now.
Oh, okay. So you're just kind of, I guess what they say is price shopping. Is that what it's called? I think.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah.
something like that.
Oh, I see. Okay. So you would take an offer if it was a good one today, right? Is that
Yeah, yeah.
okay?
Let's see what you got.
Okay, I see. Well, what are you asking for the place, and what do you think it's worth?
Well, I'm asking 300, and it's worth at least 330, 340 around there.
Okay. Um. Okay. Well, excellent. How did you arrive at the 300?
Oh well, I have a friend that works in real estate, and he did some MLS work or whatever you call it, and he told me that the property is worth around 330, 340. So I said, hey, maybe if I can put it at 300,
Yeah.
see what kind of offers I get.
Yeah. I see. Okay. Well, so why not 340 though? If it's worth 340, why not 340? It seems to me like that's what I'd do, but
Yeah, no, I mean, uh, well, I mean, I really want to just make sure that I kind of see what kind of offers I would
yeah.
get. I wasn't really
Yeah.
gonna take it for 300, but I
Oh.
didn't want. I knew if I put 340, people
Oh.
might not,
Okay.
people weren't gonna buy it or anything like that.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm an investor, and I'm looking for my next property deal. And like you said, I think you said you have a couple. So I kind of relate to you. I think we're both kind of in the same business probably, and you know how the business is. I need to make a profit, so it'd be tough for me honestly as an investor to go in at 300, and if the property's worth, three and a quarter or 340, and you understand that, I'm sure. I mean, how would I make money?
Yeah, no, I mean, I totally get it. So it probably wouldn't be a good fit then because you're probably gonna try to lowball me, and I really don't want to deal with any of that.
No, I don't. No, I don't want to do anything like that. I'm not trying to uh, steal anything from anybody. But the only thing I think I could do, and you probably wouldn't even be interested in this, like you said before. But I would be willing to buy your house. I like it. I want to do it. I was hoping that something here would be a good fit. But I could probably even give you more than you're asking if it's worth
Oh, really?
340. Yeah, I mean, if it's worth 340 and you're asking 300 and hoping for a little more, maybe some competitive bids or something coming in, and maybe you get it up to 320 or something. I
Okay.
could do the 340 if you were willing to rent it to me for 24 to 36 months first. But
Uh,
I don't know if that would be something that would be comfortable for you or not. Would it be worth the extra money to you, or probably not?
Well, I mean, how how long would it take to get my money?
24 months.
24 months?
Yeah,
Okay.
and we would make a nice, reasonable rent payment to you every month along the way, and then sometime during the 24-month period, we would exercise the ability to purchase it and pay you off, and we'd do that. That
Yeah,
just
yeah, for
allows us to
sure. I
get
mean,
started.
had a couple of other people talk to me about this, but they said they didn't even have a down payment or anything like that for me, and I'm looking for at least a $10,000 to $20,000 down payment. Could you do that, or probably not?
Oh wow. Well, you know, I'm not opposed to down payment, and I understand where you're coming from with that. But that's quite a bit for me. It would be hard for me to do that and get liquid as a real estate investor, and I'm looking to make some liquid money too, just like you are. So, could we talk about something more reasonable on down payment, or maybe not?
Man, I don't know what I may. How fast could you get it? Somebody in here, or would this
Um,
be your property? Like, would you be moving in, or how does? Or what's going on?
no, I'm like I said, I'm an investor, and so what I want to do is I want to put some good people in there. And yes, I do want to make a little bit of money, but I also want it to be a good solution for you at the same time. It's kind of a 360 win. And so, does that seem unreasonable? Or
No, I mean, no,
okay.
not at all. I want to see. I don't know if it's gonna work out for me, but just
Yeah.
when could you be able to get somebody in here? Because the sooner the
Yeah.
better.
Well, what's today's date? Today's date is the 26th. Well, we might be able to have somebody in there. Well, this is a short month because it's like 29th is the last day. So, probably within, 30 days or so, I'm sure, definitely, before the end of March. Would that work for you? If I were to draw up an agreement where we could do this with the 340 in 24 months, and we could rent the place from you in the meantime, and I could give you 5,000 down, and when we exchange keys and so on and so forth. If I was to draw up an agreement like that, and we could try to put all the pieces together before the end of March, would that be something you'd be willing to do, or probably not?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't want to waste any more of your time because this is not something I was really looking forward to doing. But you sound like a nice guy, and yeah, what you're saying does sound reasonable. So, like I said, I don't want to waste any more of your time. I'm an investor myself, so why don't you just send that over to me and I'll take a look at it.
Yeah, I appreciate that too, and I thank you for saying that. I'm kind of in a hurry to buy something, and I understand you're not really the most motivated of homeowners. You have a lot of options that you could do, and I'm probably merely just one of them. However, I am kind of in a hurry to do something. So I was hoping that you and I could come to an agreement today. But if that's not possible, then I guess this sounds like it's over. Is this are we kind of done?
Well, I mean, I'm not saying we're done. I just wanted to see what you have to offer. You said you were going to write something up and
Oh,
send it over to
okay.
me. So,
Yeah, I would love to do that. Yeah, if I could get your email address, what I'll do is I'll put an agreement together that reflects the things we talked about today, and I'll send a little bit of information over along with it to answer a few questions you have. And then what I'd like to do is just have a follow up time with you. Maybe I give you a call tonight about 6:30, and we can answer any questions you have there. And if you feel comfortable and you want to do this, what happens next? You tell me.
well, yeah. I mean, if I'll check it out. I will. I'll give you my word, and I'll look it over. And like I said, I wasn't planning on doing anything like this, but I don't know. You kind of changed my mind on this. If you can give me 5,000 down and somebody in this
Yeah,
property within the
yeah,
next 30 days, yeah. I mean, I'll definitely look it over and uh, yeah. Whenever you call, let you
yeah.
know.
Okay, yeah, great. Like I said when we first started talking, if you're not comfortable with anything, it's okay to tell me no. I'd rather you do that than me draw up anything and waste time doing that or wasting any of your time, trying to call you or whatever. But if you really think that this might be something worth looking into, I'm really looking forward to talking to you tonight at 6:30. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, yeah. Let's
Okay.
do it.
Okay, great. Well, then I look forward to talking to you at 6:30. I'll get this over to you in your email. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
All
What
right.
was your name?
Justin Shamness.
Justin.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Thank you.
right. That was kind of a different role play. He threw a few objections at me, didn't he?
Yes, that's great.
So you can see those are my ninja skills. Yours will be different. Okay. You'll because you have a different style and different rhythm and that's to be expected. So don't try to be just exactly like me. You can use some things I say and use some of my techniques, but remember, formulas are for babies. That's what we feed babies is formula. And you want to develop your own rhythm, your own style, but steal these key ingredients, okay, that we see here in this qualification section and learn to ask about why they want to sell and learn to ask in a way that's conversational and not aggressive or offensive and all of that good stuff. So
Hey,
I
Justin.
yeah,
Sorry. I just wanted to say thank you for that. I know I was kind of a little rough right there, but I've talked to this past very week, I've talked to several people that talked to me just like that, and I didn't handle it near as well as you did. So I really appreciate you. I
yeah,
fired them. I fired them like right as soon as
yeah,
they're talking. Right as soon as they got back to like they
yeah,
responded with what do you got? What do you got? Like I'm not trying. Don't waste my time. And I was like, well, all right. Well, I'm not gonna waste your time. Then you have a good day. And I could. Now I realize I could handle it way better.
yeah. I'm glad you brought that up because honestly, I would have probably fired this individual as well. And the reason I didn't was because of the learning experience of me handling your jackass objections and
Yeah.
you know uh, because that's I've been on the phone with jackasses that really said that stuff, and I know the feeling of thinking in my head, oh, this jackass,
Yeah.
why is he busting my balls? I'm just doing what I'm doing. He doesn't need to do this, but he is. Shut up, money. Yeah.